First question will go to Jeremiah Oshan from Sounder at Heart. Jeremiah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just start with how big of a relief is it to get that win and to get a good win?
Great, and also I think in the fashion that we achieved it today, we earned every ounce of that win today. And it's hard work. It's hot. It's humid. It's tough conditions, obviously for both teams, but I think they're probably more used to it than we are. But we had a fight. We had a fight, and then at the end, also obviously a little bit of quality coming through. I think that does our confidence good on the other end to put some goals into the back of the net, and 3 points, 3 huge points. Super happy with the team.
Albert, before we move on, anything you want to add there?
No, I mean what he said was spot on. You know, we had 2 road games in 3 days, and I think 4 points. You know, from those 2 games is pretty good. Of course, we would like 6, but you know, now it's time to start winning games at Lumen Field at home, and there's no better game, to be honest, than the one that's coming Saturday. So I think you know, we'll enjoy the win tonight, and then we'll get back to Seattle, and from tomorrow on, it'll be all eyes on Saturday.
Thanks to both of you for your opening responses. We'll go next to Nico Moreno. Nico, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Alex. This one's for Albert. Just wanted to get your take on what Brian maybe said to you, instructions going into this game, and then after seeing so many of your teammates have so many chances and being so close, how good did it feel for you to just put that one away when the team needed it most?
Yeah, well, for me personally, it felt good because it was my fault for the 1-1 goal. You know, I was marking Drews here, and yeah, I fell asleep on the back post, and he scored. Although I would like to see the review, because I felt like Steph's goal was on the line, and you know, I'm hoping that it was crystal clear that the ball crossed the line. But yeah, as I said, it was my fault, so I kind of felt, you know, even more relieved when I scored a 2-1, not just because of the 3 points, but you know, you kind of make up for that mistake. And yeah, obviously the most important thing was 3 points. So it's not about who scores the goals; it's the whole team. And I think, you know, there were many great performances today individually, and you know, the more individual performances lead to a great team performance. You know, and that's what we need on the road.
All right, next question will go over to Jada Evans. Jada, go ahead, please.
Thanks. Congratulations, y'all, on the win for sure. Steph, the one that I wanted to ask about was you're the one where you got a left hand save, and the ball. I guess the fans wanted it kind of reviewed because of it looked like it crossed the line, or what? Can you kind of talk a little bit about that save particularly? And then you just had some monster ones in the game anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, of course the fans wanted to review.
Yeah.
And I can assure them that it was reviewed. They review every goal. At least that's what they tell us. I think the question is just what kind of angles that they have on it too, right? That one in particular, but also like Albert said, the goal. Maybe it's time to actually install some goal line technology so we can be 100% sure which ball is in and which one is not. Again, I would like to remind the fans that for a ball to be considered a goal, the whole ball has to cross the whole line. I'm pretty sure that one didn't. As much as it looks like it did, like I said, the whole thing has to cross another goal. Yeah, it's difficult, right? Because he calls the save, he calls a save and not a goal, and so there's inconclusive evidence that it crossed, so it stays a save. And the goal he calls a goal because that was the call on the field, and it's inconclusive that it was a save, so he calls it a goal. In the end, you know, try to do everything you can. I think. They were crossing it left and right. You know, they were trying to just overwhelm us on the kitchen sink at it. We tried to do whatever we could to eliminate the cross, challenge the cross. I think we can maybe just, if we cannot challenge the ball, can we jump? You know, on that one save in particular, just to make it a little bit more difficult for the guy to snap at it. But you know, like Albert said, in the end, some really good performance all over the pitch, and that's what it took today. And sometimes it's not pretty. It's a grind, and it's got to be earned. And I think that was the case today.
If I can have a quick follow-up, is there anything more as far as the celebration to this one besides Jingle Bells? I mean, is there any more, because it's been a minute since y'all have had an outright win?
No, I mean, maybe if we were in Seattle, yeah, but we're gonna change and we're gonna jump on a plane. We're gonna get home very late, and then we have a game 2 days later, so we'll be able to training tomorrow. So I don't think there will be any time for anything else than Jingle Bells.
And it's been how many minutes? It's been a Jingle Bell. So I think if you speak too much, you take away from what the meaning is of that Jingle Bells, and so it's nice to just do the Jingle Bells and enjoy that moment for once again.
All right, next question we'll go over to Tiago Brandao. Tiago, go ahead, please, with your question.
Good evening. Congratulations on the big win today. My question is the same for both. After a bad streak, what is the importance of winning again today?
Confidence. I mean, we've gone through it. We've stuck with it. We've kept fighting. I'd argue we've kept training really hard. It's difficult, when you try and you never get rewarded. It's demoralizing at times, but you gotta keep going. That's why I think today is such a good result, because it's kind of is one of those games where we had to keep going. It wasn't an easy, clean 3-0 victory here. It was a hard-fought battle, which is kind of, I think, what we've been doing throughout the year. We've been fighting and fighting and fighting. So for us to finally be able to reward ourselves today, really, really good. It feels good for the confidence. It feels good for the unit, for the team. Now we've got to build on it.
Reminder, if you have a question, please go ahead and hit that raise hand function button. I'm seeing a few up, but they may be repeats from the first time questions for Nico, Jada, and Jeremiah. But if that's not the case, that's fine. We'll keep going. Nico, I'll throw to you first. Did you have a follow-up?
Just kind of wanted to ask Steph particularly, how important is it to get some of those backline players some rest and still see guys like Reed Baker-White and then Javier Arriaga have good games and much needed minutes in part of a win?
Yeah, I mean, it's all over the pitch. You need to have depth. You need to be able to give guys a break. Even Albert had to come in today and help us get through it. But it's 45 minutes less for him, which obviously when the games are coming in so quick one after another, then you have to manage the minutes. And it was nice to see. I would argue, like defense, yeah, we made changes, but especially what we ask of our outside backs, it's a lot of up and down. So it's good. We were able to get some guys a little bit of rest. And Alex didn't have to make an appearance. Raul got a little bit of rest. Yamar had to come in at the end, but other than that, it's testament to the group that we've all worked hard, we've trained hard, and the guys that were asked to step up today did.
All right, guys, last question. We'll go over to Jeremiah Shan. Jeremiah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, one of the guys who did go 90 minutes was Nico Ladero, and by my eye, it was one of his best performances in a while, just all over the pitch. And what did you make of his performance, and how much does seeing something like that lift the group when a guy like that is able to put in that performance?
I mean, yeah, like you said, it was a great game from Nico. He got the assist for the first goal, and he also put the crossing for the second goal. So it's only good for the team when Nico plays well. We all know his qualities, and we know what he can do. And like you said, today was one of those games. And he's one of the fittest guys on the team. He works hard every day, and that's his reward. That he can go 90 minutes, and he's probably been playing 90 minutes all his life, and credit to him to still be going 90 minutes, and even at the end he was sprinting. So it's based on how he works and how he trains, and how he looks after his body as well.